Good evening, my friends. I am back once again, and man, I think this is the most beautiful day that I've been out in a long time. It is just absolutely perfect. I mean, you all have got to see the view up ahead. Look, oh my gosh. Look at the beautiful blooming. Oh, it's just beautiful. Just can't get over it. Against the water, it's just, oh, it's so serene out here. I'm so thankful that for whatever amount of time is remaining that the Lord has blessed us to be able to live close to this place, because it is a very special park for sure. Tonight I have a thought on my mind, and this is kind of dedicated to my mom, because this verse has really just been brought up to her over and over again, and she keeps seeing it everywhere, and it's on my mind tonight too. And it's in Romans 12, and I don't have the verse up in front of me, and I should have it memorized, I know, but I don't, so forgive me. But I believe it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you can know what God's perfect will is." Something around in there. And that verse has been on my mind heavily too. Not only just mom, but it really has for her. It'll pop up in really random places, and she's told Dad and I multiple times. She's asked us, "What do you think this means, and why does God keep bringing it to my attention over and over recently?" And one thing that I know for my own self, I'm trading hands here, sorry. One thing that I know for myself personally with that verse, I only recently have been having a very transformative experience with that the Lord's been working in my mind, where I once was completely obsessed with and chasing certain things that just recently, once I've given more control to Him and surrendered more to Him, it's miraculous. He's taken a lot of the desires for those things away from me, and it's been very encouraging, to say the least, because it felt like I was stuck for a long time, that I just couldn't move forward, that if I did move at all, it was only backwards. And just very recently, God has helped me to have my mind and my thought process and everything that all the fears I had about the future and the desires I had for the future, they've been radically transformed over just the past few weeks. And that was one reason why I stopped making videos for a while, was because I knew I wasn't where I needed to be. And I didn't want to get on here and be a hypocrite, because I feel like that would be worse, to get on here and pretend that I have it all together. Not that I have it all together now, but that I'm living a certain way when I wasn't, and that's why I stopped. Because when I make these videos, I want to make sure that there is no unforgiveness in my heart. I want to make sure there is no bitterness, no sin of any kind when I get on here. And of course, I'm not saying that I'm not sinful. I'm very sinful. Don't get me wrong. But my meaning is that when I get on here, I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to follow after Him and walk a holy life. And I was not able to do that until very recently. And I was going to bed one night, and all I said was, "Lord, just get me through one more night." And ever since that point, each night I just say the same thing: just get me through one more night. And it is amazing what He has done to transform me and transform the way that I look around at things, the way that I look at life, and to not feel the same types of bitterness and frustration at Him. And it's been a wonderful thing. I know from firsthand experience that if you will surrender to Him and allow Him to transform you, and will not allow yourself to be conformed to this world, which means to be assimilated into it, to be a part of it, but be separate from it and better than it, you will have your mind totally renewed and transformed. And it is a beautiful thing, and you will feel more peace with God. You'll feel more peace in general, just in life. And I'm thankful that He did that for me. And I know that a lot of you struggle with various things. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you are like me and struggle with anxiety and with fear of the future and with frustrations of various kinds. But I'm here to tell you that He can transform and renew your mind. And once you get, it can be a painful process, but once you're able to, you will walk in a whole different kind of peace and a more beautiful walk with Him. So I encourage you all to pray tonight with me that He will continue to transform and renew our minds and make us closer to Him as we go, because there's no higher endeavor, there's no better goal than that, than to be closer to Him. And that last part of the verse, I want to just talk about briefly. It says, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind so that you can know the perfect will of God. And sometimes, well, pretty much every time, if we're walking in sin and we're not doing what we know He's called us to do, you will not know His perfect will, and you'll be out of it. And I know that's certainly been the case for me. And I felt like for so long that I was out of His will and that I was not pleasing Him. And now, even though I still have some of the same questions, the same frustrations, and I'm asking some of the same things that I have been for the past, Lord knows how many years, I can ask them now and not ask it in a spirit of bitterness. And I can ask it now without feeling angry at Him. And I can ask it now without feeling like that He didn't love me anymore. Because even if He doesn't give us what we want right now, right in the moment when we want it, He still does love us. And He may be working out something so much better than what we wanted Him to work out. And He will lead you into His perfect will when you allow Him to transform and renew your mind. And that's all the thoughts I have for tonight, you guys. I'll probably release the third part of the study tomorrow. That's the plan. Tonight, actually, the goal is for it to be the night that I post the second part. And I still have to get home and edit out Emmy's destruction, but we'll get it when we can out, you all. I appreciate you all, and I love you guys, and I'm praying for you. Even those of you who are leaving me hate comments, because there's a few of you, and you guys are fun, and you've become a subject of prayer for me, praying the Lord's peace and that His salvation will come into your lives. But I appreciate you all so much, even the haters. I appreciate all of you and love you guys too. And I hope the Lord will walk with you this week. And until next time, God bless you guys.